let's get to our final topic, and let's talk about Katya Zamolodchikova. But your man can call me Katya, or your dad, as she said. So, yeah, Katya's in the news. The other day we did talk about her that she was in the hospital, that they were sick. There was an undisclosed illness, but now it seems like we may have an idea of what happened to Miss Katya because she's opening up about it. So, given I Dream of Jeannie tease with this little ponytail. Speaking of which, I didn't even know that Joseph Shepard did an interview with Alaska. I did not know Alaska got a new album coming out. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But anyway, so yeah, she's back home after undergoing absolute hell on earth to treat a bowel obstruction that prompted emergency surgery. I hope he wasn't. I hope this wasn't a douching situation gone bad. Now, Katya was forced to postpone a show with co-star and friend Trixie Mattel due to her health. Shared a smiling photo on Twitter showing that she was on the mend, saying, "Hi, friends, I'm back out of the hospital. I had to do an emergency abdominal surgery. There was a bowel obstruction in my small intestine. They had to decompress my stomach, flush out of intestines, and remove and reattach a small part of my small and large intestine. I was in the hospital with an NG, that's nasogastric tube, down my nose into my stomach, pumping fluid up and out of my body for 10 days without being able to eat or drink. It was absolute hell on earth. But the tube is gone. I am eating and drinking, and I'm back at home." Now, Katya went on to say, "Thanks for the surgical team at Cedars-Sinai, especially Dr. Matthew Bloom and Dr. Sidney Caputo. And shout out to Nurse Audrey for being a baller. Hallelujah." Now, she finished the post with praying and then rainbow emojis as well as the hashtag pump it up. Well, I do have the Instagram. Hold on. I'll pull it up here for y'all so we can see the Instagram of her and Boy Drag as she is smiling. Keep smiling, keep shining. So yeah, so let's see what the people are saying. So Monet Exchange said sending healing thoughts and not fleshlights. Margaret Cho said, "Get well soon, legend. We need you." Michelle Visage said, "Get well soon, Henny." Jackie B said, "Oh geez, that sounds so scary, honey." Sending 10 tons of love. Shay Kool-Aid said, "So glad to hear that you're doing better. Get well soon." Sherry Vine said, "Sending love for a speedy recovery." Christine, I love Christine. Christine is messy. I don't know if y'all heard her music, seen her visual, but she's crazy. If you like peaches, definitely check out Christine. But anyway, so she said, "Yes, baby, get good soon. Um, and please steal me all the hospital waistband jewelry or wristband jewelry. XO, really effing glad you're okay." And so yeah, a lot of people sending their condolences in the comments. We got some from Bosco, Tempest du Jour, Ross was up in the comments, Kasha Davis, Daphne Guinness, Connor McKenzie, Lucas Gage. So yeah, all the celebrities and things of that nature was up in the comments. So yeah, oh wait, I didn't even like it. Hold on. Let me give a shout out to Miss Katya. So yeah, there you have it. Let me see if there's any more added to the article. Well, we did read a lot of the celebrity comments or whatever. So yeah, that's it. Shout out to you, Katya. Glad you're okay. Glad we don't have to add another Drag Race girl to the roster of those that we lost. Because remember, there was a lot what was going on last season, especially with the loss of Jiggly and so many others and things of another was going on. So yeah, I like Katya, fan of her work. Glad to hear that she's okay. And whatever the situation that was going on with her intestines, glad they worked that out. And I always hear great things about Cedars-Sinai. So yeah, that is definitely the hospital you want to go to if you want to get better. So yeah, so I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story now that we know that Miss Katya is doing better and now she can get healthier? And then I guess maybe she'll go more in depth with what had happened once her and Trixie get together, and maybe they'll do a little podcast together where they'll talk about it. So we'll probably get more information. But that's enough information that we got. Maybe she wants to get into the gory details. Who knows? So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.